copy you loud and clear. Go ahead.
Roger, it's me, Grace. Do you have a beard, Roger? If you have a beard, I just don't know what I'll do.
This isn't working, I said.
What?
I'm very disappointed in the boat, Grace. She's just not right.
But you've always been able to make things come out all right in the end, no matter what. You've always had an almost magic ability to turn things around.
By the way,
I'm sure that...
thank you for the eggs, Grace.
What?
I found the eggs you packed.
Oh, good. I thought I might
Wrapped each one
miss
so
my...
carefully.
The themes are in Jetlag are about contemporary travel and the compression of geography and time that accompanies, modern life, essentially. So it is, the second half, which is the story of the grandmother who flies back and forth, is taken from a interview with Paul Virilio, but it's an actual event. And of course there are millions of them that happen every day where you could make stories about, people sort of trapped in these modes of speed and movement.
You don't sleep enough. All that energy you burn, a growing boy like you needs to sleep more. It's hard with the bumps and the noise, but your body needs sleep. 8 hours a day, that's what they recommend, and not just cat naps, but a good sound sleep. It helps you readjust, that's what they said.
Well, the nice thing about these two stories is that the technology matches the content of the pieces. It's about two people whose lives were enmeshed in technology and being mediated by technology. So there's a reason that we could use this mise en scène for these stories. There's some marriage between them.
But even if there wasn't, who cares? The Faust story is not about media, it's not about interaction of these elements in any way. We just simply made it that way because that's where we live. We live in that world. We don't live in the world of 19th century theater conventions anymore. So why bother with them?
How did he find us?
What should I do?
Don't pick up the phone.
He knows we're here.
But how? He couldn't.
Well, how else is he gonna phone?
He could be phoning all the airports.
That would take like a million years.
We're doing damage to the great theater tradition, which I could give a shit about.
Obviously. But I think that this piece maybe in particular has a strong narrative, with some traditional narrative elements, so that I think it could possibly be appealing to a greater theater audience. I don't think multimedia is that strange maybe in distinction to them, I don't think it's going to be that strange to a general theater audience. It depends how the multimedia is used.
Welcome to Radio.